First story. Home warranty company can barely protect my fridge. Also cannot protect its own brand online. I have their official Twitter account now. I have been a customer of Home Warranty of America for several years. Actually, in the beginning, the service could be rated the gentleman's B, rapid response, fair, flat fees for technicians. Thing is, once they had my money over a couple of years, and I went through just a few too many appliance failures, their processes appear designed to frustrate the customer into giving up their claim. This appeared to get worse over time, particularly after an acquisition had run its course. How did it get worse? Short list, apparently under-trained customer service staff, an insanely protracted multi-step process with long silences in between to obtain a replacement appliance, missed appointments, poor handoffs between contacts, subpar contract technicians, phone numbers that don't contact whom they say they are going to contact, and even more. One day, sick as a dog, and after just one too many delays, screw-ups, and runs around regarding a broken appliance, par for the course really, I decided I wanted to write a raging customer service failure tweet storm from my day-to-day Twitter handle. Tag in HWA's official Twitter account is hyperlinked on the footer of their official website. Really just a vent, you know? Maybe it would make me feel better. However, Twitter said that the account did not exist, but it was linked from their homepage. So in sum, HWA was apparently as bad at basic digital brand protection as will protecting pretty much almost everything else, it would seem. A few clicks later and boom, I have HWA Home Warranty account as officially linked by the company's homepage. Let me be clear, I did not hack the WHA Home Warranty account. It was derelict property left to the side of the digital road. I treated it as found object art. I dusted it off, transformed the work and made it my own. But anyway, you cut it, I now find myself the proud custodian of the HWA Twitter. I've been answering DMs politely and with full disclosure in between tasks at my job. It's still early stages, but the very first followers and I, just 3 after a day, are already sharing life hacks like the best phone number to call to get a live representative and that sort of thing. Ironically, in the first 24 hours, this hilariously brand-jacked Twitter account accidentally delivered better customer service than the genuine organization has managed to do in years. I've had my fun. Revenge for that just one more runaround when a claim was very obviously owed. It's likely dealing with ends who take days to figure out that hobbits weren't orcs. I'm not going to fight them if they want it back, but I do want a good faith statement from them about recommitting to customer service, particularly for their longest term customers. Next story. House full of Karens wants to tear up a home because they are getting evicted. I, 27 female, and my husband, 29 male, finally after 3 years are able to purchase a home here in the northwestern US. We found the home of our dreams, but it was tenant occupied with their lease expiring. The homeowner was getting older and wanted to sell the home instead of renting it. The tenants were given an 18 months notice to vacate so he could list it unless they wanted to purchase it from him for $50,000 in monthly payment. They stated they didn't want the responsibility of owning and fixing a home. They are more comfortable with renting. They rented the home from him for 15 years and they were offered the home for 1/8 the price we paid for it. Well, after 18 months he listed and we went under contract, given 4 months till closing. 2 of the 5 roommates left and the other 3 were a couple and their 21-year-old daughter. The inspector came after giving them a 1-week notice and they caused nothing but havoc. They trashed the fireplace and entire home, ruined the HVAC, stain the floors, put holes in the carpet and walls, and leave the garden hose on so water gets in the crawl space under the home. It was a mess, but the inspector noted everything. Now comes the fun part. The tenants refused to pay their utilities and asked if the homeowner would extend their lease since it was their daughter's childhood home. The homeowner refused and showed them the contract and the damages, and they complained that they should have been given the home since they rented it so long, but the homeowner said tough noodles. The tenant couple vacated when the homeowner shown the eviction documents but left their 21-year-old daughter. She requested that when we purchased the home, if we could be her roommates and put her on the title as well. We laughed and just said no. She blamed us, stating we took her home from her and it's our fault she has to leave. I sympathized and said we understood it was her childhood home, but y'all had every opportunity to purchase it and you did not. She stated to the homeowner that she would find the VA for our home loan and make us pay for her mortgage since as veterans, we owe it to her. We just ignored it. After a few weeks, 1 month before closing to be exact, the appraiser and the inspector came by and she barricaded herself in the master bedroom. After being given $50 from the homeowner, she left the home for the day and it was just a mess. Clothes and trash piled everywhere, pizza boxes stacked to the ceiling, and the stench of rotten food made the inspector have to put on his mask. They finished their job and the homeowner had replaced/repaired everything on the list, $52,000 worth, except inside the master bedroom. The week before closing, the last tenant left. Come to find out, she already had another apartment for months, but just wanted to trash the place so we would back out. The homeowner hired professional cleaners and it took 4 days to clean and sanitize that room. We just got the keys and discovered the last tenant had ripped drywall off in the master bathroom, put screws down the garbage disposal, and crushed the garage door opener when the previous homeowner reset the code. She left us a note that said that she expects us to give her the security deposit amount as compensation when the previous owner gave it to her parents in full to get them to leave. Edit. The previous owner did $52,000 of repairs/renovations, including new HVAC, new floors, paint, roof repaired, house painted, new bathrooms, new countertops, appliances, washer/dryer, new electrical wiring throughout the house, new garage insulation, and a new drywall throughout the entire garage, new garage door, new windows, and so on. There are a few things left, but it isn't too bad considering all the repairs are less than a year old. Next story. A crazy woman demanded to get me fired because I refused to sell her skinny jeans. Background information. My name is Sean. This story happened at Walmart in January of this year. I used to work at Walmart in September, but I quit to go work at my sister's donut shop. At Walmart, I worked at the register. I would see this woman from time to time and I actually ended up being good friends with her. She was chill to me and most people all the time and she was just really cool in general. We would hang out after my shift sometimes and I loved being around her. Alright, now to the main story. In January, I was at Walmart looking for a Lego set I've been trying to get for a little less than a year. When suddenly, for the sake of the story, we will call her Karen. Karen walks up to me. Hey Sean, it's been a week or two since we last talked. She would randomly pop up out of nowhere and scare me like that. This was one of those times. Oh hey, it has. She quickly interrupted me, which was weird since she would usually let me speak first. But I thought nothing of it since we've known each other for so long. So I found these amazing skinny jeans that I need so badly, but they don't have it in my size. Can you go check the back for me? She was talking in one of those snobby Karen voices you would hear in an MK video. Oh, I'm sorry Karen, but I quit my job last month. And with that annoying Karen voice, she said,
Ha ha ha. You've always been so funny, Sean. But for real though, can you check the back end, see if you guys have this in a size 18?
Karen seemed really off today, and this confused me because she has always been really happy. Oh, I'm not joking. I really did quit last month after Black Friday. I cannot really handle that many people. I don't know if something just clicked in her head, but she just went off on me for no reason at all.
Alright, Sean, enough jokes. If you don't get these jeans in my size, I will get the manager and have you fired and banned from all the Walmarts.
She was really causing a scene, and I could even see somebody recording from afar. Karen has never yelled at anybody that I've seen, so this was really confusing and actually kinda scary for me. Whoa, Karen, calm down. I really don't work here anymore. Why else would I not be in uniform? Which she responding with,
well, maybe it's because you're just trying to pull a prank on other people. Well, guess what, Sean? It is not funny, and I'm going to get the manager now.
At this point, I'm just standing in the toy aisle, completely confused and embarrassed with all the people staring at me. A few moments later, my old manager came with Karen. Let's call him Bob. Now, Bob was the best manager ever. We would hang out any chance we got, but after I quit, we kinda slowed down. We're still in touch though.
There he is. Hey, Sean, Bob is here to fire you.
Bob came up to me and said, "Hey Sean, it's been a while. You doing good?" "Yeah, I broke my arm a while back, but other than that, I'm fine." Karen looked shook and so confused, which kinda made me cackle a bit. Bob told Karen, "Hey lady, Sean actually quit last month, so he doesn't work here anymore." Of course, Karen's hate being denied, so she said,
"Even the manager is in on the prank? I'm out of here."
Then Karen stormed out, and after that I never heard from her again. This whole situation was so weird and out of character for Karen, so I'm still kinda confused on why she flipped out on me like that. Also, I'm pretty sure she stole the skinny jeans that weren't even her size. Nor were they the proper size for skinny jeans. Next story. Karen tries to get me fired when I want to accept her coupon that is for another store. I have been working at a Subway near my house for a couple of months now, and I'm fairly confident with how everything works and whatnot. So, on to the story. I was making myself my mid-shift lunch of teriyaki chicken protein bowl when a woman came up to the counter to order her sandwich. And so I put aside my food and helped her first, as I'm supposed to do. After she ordered her sandwiches and I got them all wrapped and rung up, I told her the total and she gave me a coupon for a buy one get one free. And normally that would be okay, but it was for a Jimmy John's, not a Subway. When I told her that she couldn't use it here and she'd have to pay the full price for the sandwiches, she told me it was okay and that she would know because she'd worked at a Subway when she was my age, 15. I told her that I was working there now and that it wasn't okay, because it is for an entirely different chain of stores. After a couple of minutes of back and forth of pretty much the same thing, she said that she'd like to talk to the manager as they were friends. At this, I didn't argue because it would hopefully make her go away. And so I called my manager and put my phone on speaker. The conversation went as follows. The manager asks, "Hey, what's up? Hey, there is this customer that wants to talk to you." I will let her explain.
Your employee is refusing to accept my coupon and is forcing me to pay full price.
Manager, the coupon is for a Jimmy John's. I've tried explaining to her that we cannot and will not take it, but she refuses to listen and pay for her 2 sandwiches that are already completed.
It's just a sandwich. What's the big deal? Now, can I get my sandwiches or what?
No ma'am, no, you cannot get these sandwiches without paying for them or using a Subway coupon. Now you can leave without these sandwiches and just make our numbers look odd, or you can pay for them and nothing will change.
I want this employee fired for this. He's refusing to give me my food. How can you be on his side? This is so unfair.
Then the manager tells her, "Ma'am, if this continues, I'm just going to hang up and nothing's gonna happen. Make your choice. Pay for the subs or leave." After that, she said a bunch of slanderous words about our location and how unfair we were treating our customers, yada yada yada. Long story short, she left. The subs got thrown out, and she was never to be heard from again.